it's about genres and niches and being able to do something different. Sometimes you can be captured by a niche, you can be captured by a genre, an area that you've had success in, and then you're not able to step out of that. I think that's where, I mean, he was a comedian, wasn't he? You know, Toast of London. And now I didn't like Toast of London, I thought it was quite poor. But a lot of people did, with that kind of fruity voice and the sort of voiceovers. We're talking obviously about Matt Berry here. He did ply his trade in that way. Nothing wrong with that. He did very well. But when you want to become a serious singer and a serious artiste, I think that it's difficult, isn't it? Because he has produced several rather good albums now, and yet I and others, and you know, I'm putting myself in this, still think of him as Toast of London. And we shouldn't, particularly not with this album, Heard Noises, which we've been waiting for ages and is well worth it. There is a bit of acid jazz here. There's a bit of psych here. There's that kind of prog where you can have indie and open, you know, ambient kind of feeling and all of that. There's a bit of that as well, so he touches all of that. I don't quite know what he is. I don't quite know what this is. I just know it's very good. You know, when you've got a bit of soul and piano and some hand claps with a 70s feel and some choral singing, and then some jazz piano and some psych beat on Why on Fire, which opens his album, then you're wondering where you are. But we go into that sweet flute and 60s pop of Silver Rings, which has a lovely sunny groove, but it can give you things like Be Alarmed, which arrives as if it's waking up. It's a prog band waking up in the morning, giving you all those kind of floaty flute, backwards voices, that sort of almost ambient feel. We've got a bit of that with I Entered As I Came, with Natasha Lyonne, with some chimes and some bit of proggy chat there. You know, with that almost ever-present flute here. It's got a lovely listen quality to it. Listen! Yes! Listen, I told you it was listen. And it's really floaty 70s prog style. But then we've got There Are Monsters, with a groovy bass and organ, some wacka wacka guitar, chicken scratching guitar, and an electric piano solo. I love that, a driving bass. It's the best thing here for me. But other people will like other things. Like I got a limit with Kitty Liv, which has a clubland 60s pop feel to it. It's a bit tinsel curtain. And you've got a kind of Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood, or Anne Margaret and Lee, if you like, feel with that duet that they've got. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. There's also a bit of, I don't know if it's irony. I don't know if he's winking at us. I don't know if he's saying, this sounds all right, doesn't it? I don't know if there's a bit of humour in here, but I'm presuming there is. But that's because I think of him as Toast of London, and I need to stop doing that, particularly when the album finishes with Sky High, which meanders around until you get a 60s spy feel with that very brittle kind of piano, and some needling synths, and then a sci-fi wig out, and a skronky sax solo with other skronky saxers arriving. Are you skronky? I'm skronky too. Let's have a skronky play out. Some skronky sax soloing. And it doesn't seem to have much of a barrier to any kind of music, this. There's no metal on it, or dubstep, for instance, but he touches a load of different kind of music. And at this state, he will be Toast of London. Ha-ha! For his music, for his albums, and that's, I suspect, what he wants. He's just got to build up a little. But this is beautifully done. I want more people to hear it, because I don't quite know what it is. I'd like to know what you think it is. Let's have a chat. around Skronky Saxes. Ta-ta.